Welcome back to KCTV English News. I'm Minchul Kim. The 64th and 65th cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed in Jeju. Patient number 64 is a resident of another province who arrived in Jeju on the 17th. They were tested shortly after being notified as a possible contact of a patient in Seoul on the 18th. Patient number 64's test results confirmed a positive diagnosis on the afternoon of the 19th. The patient was then transferred to the Jeju Medical Center's negative pressure isolation room. The 65th patient showed symptoms of fever and chills from the 19th and was tested at the Seogwipo Seobu Health Center. They were confirmed for the coronavirus on the evening of the 19th and moved to a negative pressure room at Jeju National University Hospital. The patient was reported to be a student of international school in Jeju and visited Seoul from the 5th to the 15th. The school has been shut down for quarantine and will switch to virtual learning. Quarantine authorities are currently conducting epidemiological investigations to track down possible contacts and confirm travel routes. The travel paths of 3 confirmed patients from Gyeongsangnam-do province who tested positive for COVID-19 upon their return home from their travels in Jeju have been confirmed. Upon entering Jeju on the 14th, the group visited 2 restaurants, a golf clubhouse in Jeju City, and a bakery at the Jeju airport during their stay that lasted 3 days and 2 nights. The province has completed quarantine measures at the sites, and the names of the establishments have been disclosed on the provincial website. The price of rice is rising nationwide as this year's rice harvest resulted in a low yield. This lays an additional burden on households already hit hard by the pandemic. Mike Laidman reports.
This restaurant in Jeju City features a very popular and basic food, rice in a hot stone bowl. This year, high vegetable prices have already taken their toll on restaurants, and now rice prices are set to follow. And with consumption shrinking due to the pandemic, the owner cannot raise menu prices. A long rainy season and back-to-back typhoons this summer are the main contributors to a rice harvest that is well below where it should be. According to Statistics Korea, this year's rice production is 3,507,000 tons. That's a 6.4% drop from last year's number of 3,744,000. This is the lowest amount of rice produced in 52 years, going all the way back to 1968. And now, rice prices are starting their inevitable climb. The wholesale price of a 20-kilogram bag of rice was set at 55,700 won nationwide this year. That's a 36% increase from the average year, where it sits at 40,800. As most of the rice consumed on Jeju is imported from the mainland, local consumers are having to pay additional transport and distribution costs. At retail markets in Jeju, 20-kilogram bags are being sold at between 57 and 62,000 won, 20 to 30% over a normal year. Distributors are also closely monitoring the increasing rice prices. Seoul is planning to increase the rice supply by releasing some of the country's emergency rice reserves if the nationwide supply drops to truly insufficient levels. Mike Laidman, KCTV.
Thank you for joining us today at KCTV English News. Please follow us on YouTube at KCTV E-News Jeju and on KCTV's VOD service. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you again next week.